And the reward for the longest time without Pokemon news goes to none else than Pokemon themselves. But ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we are going to be taking a look at some brand new information. Pokemon Unite has its release date. On top of that, also, we have some rumors and a bunch of other stuff to talk about. So sit back, relax, and let's get into the content right away, shall we? So, of course, my name is Raleigh. If you don't know that, then make sure to subscribe and keep up to date with all the content on this channel. Now, what's going on? Well, basically, ladies and gentlemen, there is now officially a release date for Pokemon Unite on the Nintendo Switch. This is for the Nintendo Switch, not for the mobile. This is for the Nintendo Switch in particular. And here's what they tweeted. Hashtag Pokemon Unite on Nintendo Switch on July the 21st. Get Zero Aura just for logging in before August 31st. Details. And if you go to the website, they give you more details. Here they just have like the trailer we've already seen with some music playing. Of course, you guys can hear that probably. I'm just going to make sure I lower the volume a bit because it is quite loud for me otherwise. But you can hear, like, the trailer going, and, yeah, there it is. There's not really much else to say about it. It's just showing off gameplay, which, of course, if you've already played the Japanese beta, then you already know what the game is like, and you don't really need to know anything about, you know, this stuff anyway. So, you've already seen it, you know what the game looks like and all that. So, yeah, but there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming out. There is a actual post about this. Pokemon Unite launches on Nintendo Switch on July 21st. Form teams to defeat, level up, and evolve Pokemon in Pokemon's first strategic team battle game. Get ready for Pokemon to heat up your summer with July 21st release of Pokemon Unite on Nintendo Switch, offering a new kind of Pokemon battle. This strategic team battle game gives you players the opportunity to compete in 5-on-5 battles. Now, add some thunder to your battle by logging into Pokemon Unite on Nintendo Switch by August 31st of 2021 to receive a Zero Aura Unite license. This electric-type mythical Pokemon is fast as lightning, catching opponents and dealing massive damage in the blink of an eye. Zora's ult unit move sends out a powerful electric blast, creating a zone of plasma around its strike zone. Unite will be available on mobile devices in September. Cross-platform play between Nintendo Switch and mobile devices is planned, which will allow players on both platforms to battle together and against one another. Additionally, if you log in using your Nintendo account or Pokemon Trainer Card Club account, you'll be able to use your game data on any device. With this feature, you can play on both Nintendo Switch and a mobile device without losing your progress. So that is amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to quickly ask you, for those of you who are active viewers of my channel, I did tweet out specifically saying if you guys want to see me do a 12-hour live stream, I want to do a 12-hour grind stream in this game, get my levels up and start doing some competitive play, which I think they will be introducing, I think on launch. I'm not totally sure about that, but I want to do competitive battles. Personally, I'm a PvP player. I'm a competitive player. I play a lot of competitive games. I already played League of Legends in my life, Dota 2, Hon, if anybody played Hon back in the day. I love playing Counter-Strike, Valorant, just competitive games in general. So even Apex Legends competitive, you know, like the ranked mode there. Like those sort of games. So I want to do like long live streams for this game. I think we're going to be doing weekly streams of Unite, maybe even daily streams during like the weekdays. So, you know, Monday to, you know, till Friday, basically, we'll do like these daily normal streams. And then on the weekends I'll be taking a break, or even Friday I might take a break, but we'll be doing daily streams of Pokemon Unite. This is a game I want to keep, like, I want to get into, really get into, and I want to do maybe some guides and stuff if that's something you guys want to see. But that was the first subject of today's video. The next subject is a really big one, and also I have this weird habit, or do you guys do this as well? You take an AirPods and you just close and open them. I don't know, it's a weird thing, but either way, that's besides the point. Next up, which is the subject matter of this right here. So, according to Dogasu's Backpack, which is a really awesome account if you want to know everything about just basically Pokemon in Japan. You know, like if you want to know stuff about the anime, then this is the man to go to. But basically what Dogasu has right here, if we go back to the actual tweet, is from the Coco movie. And basically, Satoshi talks about his dad in the Pocket Monsters, the movie Coco. And this was posted, I think, today he posted about this, but this is information that's already been coming out from here and there in the community. But basically, Ash talks about his dad, which is really weird, right? Because we have heard nothing about his dad for the most part. So, he talks about him here, and you can basically see what the actual text says. Seeing the two of you like this reminds me of my papa. And he continues on here. When I was little, my friends used to laugh at me when I told them what my dreams are. But every time I'd start to sulk, my papa would say this to me. He'd say, the map that leads to your goals is already inside you. And yeah, if you give up on your dreams now, then they'll never come true. And Dogasu says, I've altered the English translation, but the Japanese text from the movie's official novelization is word for word the same as what it said in the actual movie, so that's pretty neat. Now, according to Pocket Monsters, the movie Coco novelization, this is everything Satoshi says to Coco about his dad. And then there's like a, you know, a thingy here. When I was little, I'd get laughed at by my friends because of my dreams, and whenever I'd start sulking, my papa would say this to me, the map to your goals is inside you. If you give up now, then your dreams won't come true. Which actually is a pretty good sentiment, to be fair with you. But yeah, I don't know, it's weird to me to think about that, but like, yeah, like Ash's father I guess, was present. The question still is, and still remains, where is he today, right? What is his deal? Will we ever see him actually show up? That we don't really know. There's been no information in regards to that, so we'll just have to wait and see what they do with that, right? We'll just have to say what they do with that. I have no clue. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to, if you want to know more about this, then I will link Dogasu down below, and you can just check him up on Twitter, Dogasu's Backpack, which is a great Twitter account for everything to do with Japanese Pokemon anime-related stuff, usually, so go right there for that. But let's continue on to the next thing, which, in this situation, is actually a big rumor coming to us from Samus Hunter. Now, I will point out, Samus Hunter, this individual, has been incorrect in the past, heavily incorrect, but this is, I think, an insider similar to a lot of the other insiders we've heard of, or leakers, whatever, but oftentimes they get some things right, they get a lot of things wrong as well. So keep that in mind. Take this all, not with a pinch of salt, but a mountain of salt, right? So do not take rumors as fact, okay? It's just a rumor. Take it as it is, right? Take it as a rumor, and don't assume that it, means it's like the end-all, be-all truth of all, you know what I mean? So keep that in mind. But let's continue into the actual subject itself. So, I've received a few details of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I talked about the inspiration for the title development, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it's somewhere in between Breath of the Wild's exploration set in areas that are somewhat reminiscent of Xenoblade's open world, wilderness style. Continuing, what I mean by that, some may expect Legends to be a game with a similar scope to Breath of the Wild. In fact, it is better to lower expectations. The map will be large, but exploration will mainly be driven more for the search of rare Pokemon. So, fair enough. I mean, I'm not expecting this game to be Breath of the Wild level, scale in terms of how much space there is, since it is limited to just Sinnoh, right? And we have a general idea of how big Sinnoh is, but I'm expecting the game to do more than just go catch Pokemon and that's the end-all be-all of it. I'm expecting a little more there than just that, right? Now, am I expecting too much by thinking that way? Maybe, possibly, probably yes, but there's always a chance there could be more, and I'd rather just, go with that more happy mindset rather than assuming the end-all be-all gloominess of these games. But let's continue on, shall we? I don't know how many people have played Xenoblade 1 or 2, but I have, and they're great actually, but I would compare them as a style to Bionis, Leg, or Gormont, okay? Large wilderness areas with some points of interest and only a few villages, okay? Also, compared to Xenoblade titles, the story will not be on the same levels. Well, obviously not, it's Pokemon. The title will be ambitious for the developers, but its experimental nature may disappoint those who have too high expectations, which is why you should lower your expectations of these. I'm excited for them for different reasons, okay? For very, very different reasons for most people, but I'm still excited for these games in a different sense. Now, they continue on. On balance, we are talking about a game whose main objective is to exploration to complete the Pokedex and discover the origin of some myths of the region, which I'm interested in, specifically that right there. There's some gameplay aspects that I found interesting, not only at the level of exploration with many Pokemon that allow you to traverse the world, but also a game mechanic such as the presence of a ranch as Pokemon deposit, which would be cool if you had a ranch to deposit them to. You can always bring with you 6 Pokemon, so you will need to organize a team and items before leaving the village to explore. Now, this makes sense, actually. In fact, even in the wild, you will not always be able to buy tools. At most, you can find some berry or a merchant, maybe. I also use Xenoblade as an example because of the boss enemies that will be found on the map, which can also attack the player. The game environment will not always be peaceful. That is a good thing. And somebody had, or actually Jonathan Marks, which is one of our longtime viewers, asked, will there be different forms of Pokemon, like rumored ancient forms or brand new Pokemon instead? I hear of some new species, but I don't know if there are any new forms, Pokemon, or both. But I have some suspicion there will be at least one new Pokemon, which, yeah, I'm pretty sure there will be at least one brand new Pokemon of one way or shape or form of some kind. That, I feel like, is kind of guaranteed. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, give or take, that is pretty much the rumor. Now, I'll be honest, okay? I've already done videos about this, and I do have another video coming out about comparing this game, Legends Arceus, to what I think it's going to be very similar to, which is the Crown Tundra. I have a video coming out on that very soon, probably this weekend. I'm just going to be getting it done today, so it's just going to take a bit long time, to get the script done, and then, of course, the editing process of it. But I will be having that video for you guys very soon. But what I wanted to basically say to you is this, right? That video in particular, right? Besides that video, but, there is clearly a different style to this game than anything we've ever had before, right? And I think the closest would be the Crown Tundra, right? Because if you look at the Crown Tundra as what it is, right? It's going around catching Pokemon and checking out these myths, right? Learning about these myths of these Pokemon and, just having these interesting little, tidbits to explore and, you know, kind of like these weird little mysteries to, you know, find. And that's what myths like really work well with, right? These mysterious little hidden areas and things to do. But the actual Crown Tundra itself doesn't have gym leaders. It doesn't have, you know, all these things that you might expect it to have, but instead just has these, like, you know, legendary mythical Pokemon in their little hubs and little areas with their little mysteries behind them. And then you have the freedom to explore those at any pace of your own. And I think it's going to be a similar thing with this game, right? You're going to be like basically not have all the things you're used to. No Elite Four, no gym leaders, none of that stuff. You're not going to have that, but instead that will be replaced with things such as we just talked about it, you know, these mysteries, these myths, these like boss Pokemon in the world, etc, etc, etc. And the game will be a little bit more antiquated in its, like, you know, like, I guess the things that you are used to in Pokemon, which Pokemon, once you catch over 6, get sent to the thingy-majingy. Maybe here, you won't be able to catch a Pokemon over 6 Pokemon in your party, because then you can't put it in your party, and sending it to the ranch would require maybe some certain amount of time. So maybe you can send them to a ranch, or maybe you have to walk back to the ranch, or get teleported back, or some sort. I don't know. Something to just, like, you know, make it feel a bit more antiquated, because the game is set in the past, which means it should be somewhat different, and would lack some of the, you know, amenities, right, that we have in, you know, normal Pokemon with the PC and all that, which was technically, you know, developed by Bill in that era of Pokemon. So I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see how that actually turns out and what they're going to go for there. But for now, I mean, hey, I'm excited for these games still. I'm going to be doing my Crown Tundra comparison video probably this weekend, so be ready for that video. I think it'll be a good one, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. And also, make sure to check out our other video, which I did on the channel earlier today. It is about the Pokemon curiosities and facts that only 10% of the, you know, fan base knows. Please check that video out. I'll link it down below. Give it a view. YouTube isn't pushing it because of course it's in a news video, and you guys, of course, only come through the news stuff. But yeah, please check it out. Give it some love. It really would be appreciated, as those videos don't do well, but I put more time into them. So please do that favor for me if you wouldn't mind. And that's it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy, drop a like down below. My name is Rolf. I'll see you all the next time. Peace out, and bye-bye.